It's our net zero fantasy stall here. And there's Chris on my right. How are you doing, Chris?
Well, I'm happy to be here, put it like that.
Good, good, yeah. Excellent. And do you feel, I mean, are you a regular at this stall here? Because I don't usually come to Dorchester. Are you a regular for this one?
Yeah, we alternate between here and Weymouth. Every other Friday.
Oh, right, okay.
We've been doing it for about 2 years now.
Really?
This particular, what you could call outreach.
Fantastic.
But of course, protesting against the whole, COVID stuff. We've been doing that since day one.
Everybody's got a price.
The focus of the vaccine rollout so far has largely been on over 70s, but it's also included nearly 200,000 young people from across the UK who are classed as extremely clinically vulnerable and who've been shielding for much of the past year. Daniela Ralph has been hearing from some of them.
The day you get your first vaccine, when you're 22 years old and have been shielding on and off for almost a year, is a big moment.
Do you want to come away down here?
It's quite emotional. I'm very excited about it, but it does really mean a lot to me.
This is your vaccination card. Today you'll be receiving the AstraZeneca vaccine. After treatment, you'll get your seat.
Hope Stevens has Crohn's, an inflammation of the digestive system. She spent months thinking about being here in the vaccine centre, getting her jab.
Feeling more emotional than I thought it would be. I don't think I realised quite how much of a big step it could be.
When a young life has felt so restricted for so long, the vaccine has brought a major shift in mood.
A significant day for me, and it's given me a lot of hope really that soon things might start to change for the better.
Here, as you all know, there are police out and about.
Fionn Gwither is 24, an actor, and has Down syndrome. During lockdown, she's dressed up to lift spirits.
Right, you lot, you are not listening.
Amongst the first to be offered the vaccine, she's recorded every step of the way.
If you offered the vaccine, go and have it.
What difference do you think it makes having the vaccine? What did it mean to you to have the vaccine?
It means that we can move on and think what we can do in the future. I was thinking I was excited to have it and how lucky I am to have the vaccine that early.
Adatutu Ojo has lupus, a condition that affects the immune system. She was worried about having the vaccine at first, but did some research and changed her mind.
When I went to the vaccination centre, there was definitely a positive vibe and people were sort of, I could sense hope. Definitely looking to getting into a better position than we are now. Just want to do things that make me happy and do things that spark joy.
For all these young women, the first vaccine has offered the promise of a fuller life ahead.
Nothing to be worried about. Go and have the vaccine.
Go and have the job.
Yeah, it's quite nice. We get a varied reaction, most of it positive.
That's good.
We get quite a few signatures signed.
Yeah. Can you explain to me and the viewers what the signatures are for? What are these petitions about? Is there
Well, this particular one is to revoke the Climate Change Act 2008, because that's where we got tied into the European initiatives, and we want to, have independence from all that. In fact, today there's a vote in Parliament, I think, July the 19th, about how much we go along with the WHO and the WEF. So we're hoping that won't go through.
Is that linked to the pandemic treaty?
That's it.
Yeah, and that's today, is it, in
That's
the Parliament?
today.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, they're kind of sort of, keeping it off the main radar, but there's a group called #Together, which is, giving it a high profile. And what they did yesterday, they projected onto the House of Parliament, say no to digital ID. We want a digital Bill of Rights before that is ever allowed to exist. So I support them. I give them a donation, a monthly donation. And these petitions are for 2 local MPs, Weymouth and Dorchester.
Okay.
Because you may know, MPs are only allowed to listen to people in their own constituency.
Yes, that's
theoretically.
correct. Yeah.
Of course, they accept pressure and lobbying from anywhere, but when it comes to the people, they restrict it.
Yes, that's true.
But I suppose it's prioritising. They've got to prioritise local people, and that if you're not in either of those constituencies, then we came up with the idea of having the Prime Minister included. So everybody's in the Prime Minister's constituency.
So we can actually, you can get a petition done for the Prime Minister personally.
Yes.
As well as local MPs representing these constituencies.
That's right.
Yeah, great.
And,
covering all bases by the sound of it.
It's a drip effect. Some people, of course, have no faith at all in the political process. I suppose I I've only got a small amount of faith, if any. But for me, it's about creating an energy. You know, if lots of people come and sign this, it signals intention, and that builds an energy which can manifest itself somewhere else, not necessarily directly in Keir Starmer saying, "Oh my goodness me, look at all these people on this, I better change my policy." No, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
But it is creating an energy, perhaps even to get him replaced somehow. You know, I mean, a lot of people, I've always thought he's not going to make it to the next election, and that looks more and more likely.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. He's
so
not at all popular, is he? Even with his own voters,
No,
in many ways.
I'm sure he's the least popular Prime Minister in history.
Can only get better. Can only get bigger from me. You know, I know that things can only get better.
Here with Karen Shores, the Labour candidate in the by-election.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No chance of me giving you my vote. Now, if it was Zara Sultana, happily. But I can't stand the man, wouldn't vote for the man. I'm going green. Bye-bye.
Okay. That was...
And is that even possible? You know, he's up against some stiff competition, really, isn't he? Wow. Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's brilliant. Doing a great job there. And anything you'd like to say to the camera, Chris? Anything particular you'd like to say to the camera otherwise?
Say no to digital enslavement.
Excellent, fantastic, good message there. Say no to digital enslavement, and that's Chris there. Watch out, guys, listen to what he's saying. Digital currency will control you if you're not careful, so stick to cash. Thanks, Chris. Thank you very much. Great job you're doing there. Thank you.
When the government tells you what you gotta do,